Hey everybody, welcome. I couldn't leave without doing the next episode. We gotta know what happens when we reach a planet, don't we? It's apparently covered in frost, so maybe, I don't know if anybody's alive down there. I don't know what's going to be involved, so I'm quite excited. I have a purry little cat on my lap. It's one of the first cold days we've had this year. I was watching a, that guy Dylan Hollis who does all of the old-fashioned recipes, and sometimes they're the most disgusting things in the world. Anyway, I love him. He's great. And was watching a random video of his, not a new one, but I didn't know whether it was new or a random one. And he was making apple biscuits of some kind, and he got to the end of it, apple cider biscuits, and he got to the end of it and he was like, "It's the taste of the season." And I was like, just in a moment, because when you live in the southern hemisphere, which I do, if you haven't figured out by now, I'm from Aotearoa, or New Zealand as it's known by people who are not from here, and because most of the media that we get is from 90% of it's from America, and then you might get, I suppose it depends on what you watch. I watch a lot of media from Eastern and Southern Asia, but even then, your sense of what the seasons are, because of the media you consume, is always completely fucked. So I just had this moment of also because I live in Wellington, which is, or Te Whanganui Atara is its local name, is it's kind of one of those places where you have 6 warm months and 6 cold months, and there isn't really a strong sense of each season, unlike Ototahi, where I grew up, or Christchurch, where each season has a really distinct vibe. Anyway, I watched this video and I was like, what is the flavor of the season? What season is it? I just had absolutely no sense of what season we were in. We're in autumn, but you wouldn't know it. It's just cold and kind of grey and miserable. Cool. Ginger G's got shit to do, so let's go talk to Dan Hung and see what he says.
After your first jump?
Yeah, I'm
Dizziness
excited.
or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
Okay. I feel fine.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Jarilo VI has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries.
Okay.
It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Okay. Welt says it was caused by a stellaron.
He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible.
So, What's-Her-Face wants us to go find the stellaron and take it. What do we do with them after that?
I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
Okay.
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
All right. Himeko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himeko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her.
Okay.
And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty.
Okay.
I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the stellaron on Jarilo VI and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right?
I mean, you tell me, mate. I've only been here for 5
I
minutes.
see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
I can't wait until there are games where, you know how they can do that thing like they have done for Siri and Google Assistant and stuff, where they've mapped people's voices to the point where you can make that voice say any word, even if that word specifically hasn't been recorded. Anyway, I look forward to the day that that's incorporated into video games so that we can make the voice actors say our names, because it would be cool. Although I don't want to devalue the importance of voice actors' work in actually doing the voice acting, because I think that's really essential. March 7th.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
I mean, what? He's full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Who cares? Let's go.
Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back.
I'm higher level than you, bitch.
Well,
I mean,
are you ready?
Sorry. If I say that, I don't mean it like that way. You bet.
When I
we're
first
ready.
saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
We won't know until we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What kind of statement is that?
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Let's go.
All right, here comes the Jarilo VI Trailblaze team.
I don't know how to take screenshots in this setup, which is sad because, yeah, it's so freezing that it can barely survive, and yet we're all here in our fucking bare legs.
Jarilo VI. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
It doesn't feel that cold,
Well,
apparently.
the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Oh, that's a convenient
Snow
explanation
as far as
for
the
us
eye can see. Which direction should we take?
not having to wear pants.
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
And then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Okay. Sounds good. Navigation. Thanks to the navigation system of the Astral Express, you can travel between different worlds and areas. The worlds that you've been to will be marked on the Star Rail map. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, so there's a monster over there. I just realized I didn't check the time when I started recording. So, okay, it's 8:30 now. I just want to see what's happening with my party. Okay, so I've got Herta in here. The enemies are presumably going to be ice-based, so I think I should probably take out at least one of these ice-based characters. Let's equip one of our new people. We've got another ice-based character and a physical-based character. I wonder if we should put on Asta. Yeah, I think we will. So I'll take out Dan Hung, replace with Asta. Can I please add her? And Natasha. But I will just quickly see how much I can level them up because they're babies. Oh, that's my quest. Enhance. What have we got? Oh, we got 18 of these. Alright, let's check on those. Cool. And what's the story with her light cone? Oh, I just leveled up the light cone, not her. Blah. Hi, I'm a smarty pants with smarts for my brains. I don't know when we got so many of these little ones, but I'm not complaining. Obviously I don't want to go too over the board with characters I haven't even played yet because maybe I'll hate them. I'll hate them? Haha, ha! It's just a little Genshin joke. Oh, that was really bad. You might be able to tell I'm a little bit more energetic tonight than I will have been in the last few nights. I had a nap earlier, and also I've been looking forward to this all day. So let's go.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the stellar rock.
Oh, sorry, Dom. I interrupted. Oh, this person's actually weak to ice. That's really funny. Single target. You can do it. Great job. You can shield someone.
Here!
Let's go.
Drop him in half. Oh, that was super easy. Okay.
The stars will always remember us.
Okay, that's good to know that, what the shit? Okay, can't break that. Looks like it used to be a person. Probably shouldn't break it, in that context. Oh, I'm a terrible person. What a strange object. It seems really out of place on the snow plains. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message to ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? It's a calyx? A strange entity born from the phenomenon... What? Stop talking so fast. A strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There are some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming into contact with them. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and the reality data stored in different calyxes may vary, so look out for that. What does any of that mean? Is this like the blossoms in Genshin? It'll summon... What? What is happening? Calyx Golden has been archived in the Into Astral Peace Guide. View details here. These game modes cost Trailblaze power to play. Trailblaze power recovers over time. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the Blossom thingies. What reward? Ooh. Main counter level 16 Icy Boys or level 16 Frozy Boys. I mean, Fiery Boys. Why not? Let's give it a go. Start challenge. I don't know.
Who invited you?
You can do.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Oh, this is a shield. Oh, sure, why not?
Stars, give these trailblazers
No,
your blessing.
this is speed boost. My bad. Yeah. Bouncy.
Lucy. Told you I could fight. Here.
Let's make it quick. Yeah. That'll take more than medicine.
She's physical, yeah?
Time.
You can't run. No manners, huh?
Yeah.
Told you I could fight.
Difficult choice.
Phew!
Pew! She's got a massive gun. Cool. Mission completed. Neat. Claim. Activate or level up character traces. I didn't think I could. Yeah, I need to level up my Trailblaze level before I can do any of this. Oh, I can do... No, I can't. Where the fuck do I get that material from? Here. Maybe? Silvermane Guards? Outlying snow plains? Also inside the simulated universe. Interesting. What about... nope. What about our Healy chick here? Don't have any of those things. I can access that. Activate. I'm really just doing this for the stats at this point. I mean, for the... Okay, so it does actually highlight if there's anything I can do. Wow, that just requires character level 80. NBD. Again, need those silver coins. Okay. Oh, I got it anyway. Nice. Go me. I can claim the whole level. That's a flight cone, was it? Cool. Let's just have a quick look at that light cone. Who is it for? The hunt. Stave off lingering cold. After entering battle, increases the wearer's speed by 8% and damage by 12%. Oh, that's pretty good. When the wearer takes damage, this effect will disappear. This effect will resume after the end of the wearer's next turn. It's funny because I think Dan Hung is the only hunt and he's already got a 4-star. Yeah, no, that's way better. Okay. Let's get Asta back on. We're gonna... Yeah, the ranged ones are definitely better, eh?
Scared yet?
Oh, okay. These enemies are quite weak
Stars
compared
will
to...
always remember. Did you see that? I think something's moving.
I can't move the camera suddenly.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Investigate. If a monster pops out of here, I'm gonna be real mad about it.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these
Good
days?
point.
I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing.
Yes. Excellent point.
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result.
Uh-huh.
Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Technically he could be.
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
I'm Ginger G.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
So he's a criminal, right? What business are you talking
Come now,
about?
friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're really
a meeting
sincere, I
like
can
this
tell.
has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard.
Who the fuck are these Silvermane guards? I mean, we know. Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The
Okay.
city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
It's interesting to me that the sensors on the ship weren't strong enough to actually identify whether there were people on the planet. Seems a bit av. Why were you hiding in the snow?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
I haven't done anything wrong. I have no idea who these Silvermane guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
What line of work is that? I mean, obviously you're a crook, but what do you do?
Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost.
What do you trade in on this planet?
But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
It'd be really funny right now to put what's his
So
face
why were
in
you
the
hiding
party.
from the Silvermane guards?
Yeah, I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Obviously, we're not responding to that question. I'm interested to know, like, do the people on this planet know
Rule
about
number 7,
other people
never
in
leave a
space?
footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them. Help me, old friends. I don't want to be caught.
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
Oh, we're gonna fight with them?
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Hey, where do you think you're...
But, like, I don't want to fight humans.
Huh? My turn! Here!
Naughty child.
Oh, I just killed them?
Nap time.
You can't run!
I don't feel very comfortable with that. But I guess here we are. Bounce.
Tough luck running into me!
Okay, that was shit.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch
Let's go.
this awesome move!
And then you can give a shield to yourself.
Phew!
Let's make it quick.
Time for a shot.
Ooh. I'm sexy, cool guy, cool guy. Oh, we're gonna fight him. I really wish I had him in our team now.
Jafar Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till we get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you! Time to get vigilant!
You can do your
ordained
thing.
by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars! Give these trailblazers your blessing! Time to get vigilant! Look out!
Defense. See
With
if
me
we can
out here,
taunt
how
with
can we
this.
lose?
Take this!
Oh, that was really satisfying on this guy. Let's take
You're
him
in bad
out if possible. What's he weak against? He's weak against electricity and holy, which doesn't make sense.
On my command.
Great. Cool.
Try that again! My turn!
Interesting. How does this barrier thing work? Oh, that's good to know. When the summoner is defeated, the summoned objects will also be defeated. I just wanted to know what this barrier thing did, but I don't know. Deals ice damage, minor ice damage. Barrier to a friendly unit. The barrier nullifies all damage except for damage over time until after the friendly unit is attacked. Except for dot. Siege support. Okay. I'm pretty sure Ginger G's thing is a dot. My skill. No? Okay, it's not. Okay, let's not focus on these fuckers then, because,
Stay right there while I give you a present!
it's a waste of my time.
Let's go. That'll take more than medicine.
I don't know what this does, I can't remember,
Just
so
in time.
let's
Just a
see.
little something.
I think it's a heal, right?
Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
In the name of preservation!
More than that.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Hey,
Apologies,
what, did that
Captain.
kill us all?
We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now.
We're not citizens.
Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Does our equipment bear any resemblance to yours?
Silence! What kind of nonsense are you?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their relics. We've never excavated anything like them before. And I haven't seen anything similar in our museums.
Exactly! And we even have photos! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Jarilo VI.
March 7th shows Japad a
You
picture
mean
of
to
the
say that this
planet.
white ball? That's here? That's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
Yes.
But these people are...
Next
This
time
decision
you've
is
done a
beyond
crime,
us.
folks.
If
Just
what
say you're
they
from
is
another
true,
planet.
Then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
Okay. Really, that whole thing of
Welcome
not
to
getting us
Belobog,
into ourselves
the
into
city
trouble
of preservation.
didn't last very long, did it? I wonder what humanity on our planet is going to be like once climate change has got really, really bad. Will there be little pockets here and there like those sort of like climate controlled areas?
Hey, it feels
After
like
the
it got a
climate
bit
wars, of course,
warmer.
the land wars.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion.
Huh.
Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
It's
I
fascinating.
wanted to know.
Yeah, we asked. Okay. Okay, the mission is to follow Jeopard.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
Okay. Complete stranger, I'd definitely give you some intel.
We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects.
The architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The architects named this fortress after Klepoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Oh my gosh, March 7th. Is there any etiquette we need to observe?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
Oh, this is a character you can get. Bronya?
You may leave, Branya.
visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Oh!
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We want to help
We
you.
came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
I'm interested in her hand.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Ooh, what do I want to say? The Eternal Freeze is, well, let's say this top one, because we don't know for sure if that's true. We just think that's true. But we do know that this top one, the Stellarons were cast by the Aeon of Destruction.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
I think that's a good attitude to take.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please help us locate the Stellaron.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron.
I guess it's sort of a win-win for
Getting
her,
late,
right?
and you must be tired.
Or like-
I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here. and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Okay. Can we take a look around?
But of course. You are Belobog's honored guests and have the highest privileges afforded to you.
I don't trust her giving us the highest privileges.
I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
That's fair enough. You're an important person. Ooh, what was that? What the fuck was that?
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Ooh. Is she in league with
It seems
the
that the
Stellaron?
Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She is an impressive figure.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
That looks like something I could get inside.
The city. Well, that's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Thank you for your help, Gepard. Cool. I want to snuggle up to this heater in real life because it's fucking cold. The heater emits warmth. It's inconspicuous, but the people of the Union can't live without it. Cool. There's something I was going to say amongst all of that chaos.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
Sorry, I skipped that. She said, what's with all those children? Let's go have a look.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's History program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Taylor.
Remain silent.
Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klopoth. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
Here's a newspaper seller. We got the news! Today's paper, hot off the press! Ah, a new face. Interested in a new newspaper? Yeah, sure. I mean, I've got lots of money, but I just don't see what any of these will be useful for. Ice storm causes? Okay, sure. Does this have a recipe in it? It's a grey item. I'm not worrying about it. Speaking of reading things, it's been a while since I've done any of that, so maybe I will find something and read it. I did want to read... There was another... Yeah, this one here. Species of the Galaxy. Totonid. Galactic species serial number inorganic number 27. Species names Totonid. Galactic nicknames: Electric Giant, Glowing Star Polyhedron, Respiring Boulder. Category: Kingdom Inorganic Organism. Class: Silica. Order: Monotectoid. Family: Petragigas. So it's a species that's a rock? Research summary. The homeworld of the Totonids is a planet plagued by catastrophic storms. It was said that tornadoes that pass through will destroy everything in its path, leaving only the strongest and most resilient lives. This species appears as a translucent crystal with an internal logic center called a thought monetic. Two individuals of the species would communicate with each other by emitting electrical signals through this organ. Their language, psyche, and history are unknown to the galaxy. In the era of the Mecha Wars, Totonids were loyal sidekicks to the Mechas. After their defeat, the Totonids were eradicated by organic creatures and became extinct. Totonids turn into mineral ores after their passing, and their past disease develop into splashes of colours within their bodies. The Toton planet thus became a cavernous rocky planet blighted with storms. When the fires of war cleared, only a royal crown which embodied the history of its monarchy was left behind in the silent winds. Related curio, unbearable weight. A curio kept within the confines of the space station, appearing as a crystal-encrusted crown. It is actually the imperial crown from the silicon-based life forms of the Toton planet, a living fossil of the monarchy's history. According to rumours, each deceased Totonid emperor would have their logic centre embedded in this crown, composed of the logic centres of previous emperors. The Totonids believe this crown brings wisdom of the generations. It's like the, I'm thinking of the thing from Transformers that gives Optimus Prime his authority as a Prime, as a leader of the... I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to have all the wisdom of the previous leaders in it. It's also the reason why the rulers of Totonid have always been unusually large, heavy, and beautiful. In the past few Amber eras, there are scholars who believe that the crown actually stores racial memories in basic cells of the Totonids. They also believe that exposing the crown to moonlight would allow them to touch the buried history of the race. With the kindling of life from that aeon, this lost people of yesteryear can be given rebirth. Ooh. So there was an aeon for them as well. Fascinating. Okay, there we go, team. I read something. It's for you. Give me candy. I love how much we're just getting stuff for, like, literally doing nothing. How's my stacks going? Okay, I got a few wishes available. Interesting. Oh, is this girl that we just saw? let me have a look at this. That was, these menu things are still not quite working properly. I'm not sure. I feel like maybe it's trying to open a website, but it just crashes, and then I have to escape. So, shrug, I guess. But it looked like her. I can't remember if Pella was a character that we, are going to get.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Okay.
Darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird.
I mean, clearly
Normally
it's
you'd
to
want
stay
a heater
warm.
inside a building, right?
Presumably this is how they repel eternal freeze.
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, hey!
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hello?
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
Standing broken machines outside a workshop is bad advertising. We only just got here. Everything's new to us.
Got here? Ah, I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them?
Yeah, sure. We'll just tell everyone we
What
meet
an
that we're from
honor.
another planet.
Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Sure. Collect. Message for new repairers. By now you should have received the Heating Maintenance Safety Operation Manual. Make sure you read that first. As you are well aware, my wife is about to give birth, so I will be heading home earlier today. I'll be gone for half a month, which means I won't be here for the big maintenance before the Soul Warm Festival. But relax, Belle will work you through everything. Just don't forget what I taught you and you'll be fine. I know you pick up on things fast. However, the maintenance of heating pipes is the most important maintenance job in Bellabug. I've made some notes here in case you forgot. While you read this, open your safety operation manual and follow along. Remember to ask Belle if you have any questions. I won't go over the first and second points because there's nothing to say about getting the certificate and wearing protection. These are too basic. For the third point, check the lighting for the heating maintenance area. You should pay special attention, especially to the emergency lighting. There was an accident in the past with my master when the furnace wasn't lit. No lighting is a recipe for accidents. The fourth point, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm reading this. The fourth point on changing the pipe's protective coating has one missing point at the top. Remember to always wear insulation gloves. The pipes are full of hot steam and there's no insulation around them. One touch and you'll be scalded. I have taught you on the ratio to mix the protective coating liquid and water, so be careful. It doesn't matter if you waste some time coating liquid, just don't add too much water. Waste some coating liquid. The pipe's surface temperature is very high, so if you brush a very watery liquid onto it, the room will fill with water vapor. If something goes wrong, it can be fatal. As for how to apply the coating, you already know this. Brush it thinly and evenly, don't go back and forth. The eighth point goes over the most important thing, maintenance of the steam turbine rotor. Halfway through the maintenance, be sure to check your maintenance clothes, electrical insulation, and protective goggles. Also, when going back for maintenance, please remember to stop the boiler and generator. This is a delicate device, and if it breaks, there's no replacing it for a while. You can't be too careful with it. For the 10th point, the alarms and monitoring devices we use now are different from the ones in the manual. Just go with what I taught you. That's about it. Once the heating maintenance is complete, you'll be a full-fledged maintenance worker. Come by the Soulworm Festival today and I'll treat you to a special sun cake. It's more delicious than anything you'll find in the stores. Also, my wife's relatives are coming over, so try to dress up a bit. Well, that was a whole lot of really uninteresting information about pipes. Yesterday in Genshin, I was reading about nihilism and the effects of the way to operate a stock market, which...
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
What do you mean by below the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
Your wonderful city starts to...
talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Sure, everything's wonderful here, and there's definitely no slave labor. Fucking ridiculous. Why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
What is geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Thank you for your answers.
Sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, but also, why are there, what are these cogs doing? You know? They're just cogging.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
I don't really want to help you with this, but whatever. Ooh. How the hell do you say that word? Magnetorheological fluid threshold. Rotate the modules to adjust the circuit and direct the electrical current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are complete when the endpoint circuits are connected to the current. The edges of fixed modules will appear red when selected. This is the source from which the electronic current flows out. This is the end that can be unlocked after receiving enough electric current. Rotate the module and change the circuit to reconnect the electric current. Okay. Done. That's it? Civil.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Allow me to refuse.
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
How would we possibly pay for anything on this planet? Ooh, toolbox. A cabinet containing tools. It is said that the ability to make and use tools is the main difference between humans and animals. I mean, it's a disputed theory, but you know, we get where you're coming from. Okay, I kind of wanted to know whether I could get upstairs, but I don't think I can. I presume I can't go through this door. Alright, on to the next part of the quest. I really honestly was hoping I could do more like smashing shit and... Hey, it's... TARDISes. Except these, I think, are for telephones only, not police. Did you know that those old police boxes, which the TARDIS is based off, the concept was basically that, like, this mailbox looks like it's seen better days. You think you saw someone post a sausage between two bits of bread here. Come to think of it, maybe they were just using it as a trash can. Those old police boxes. So, okay, this was before phones were, like, in every home, right? And basically, you'd have people in the community, like, there were basically a narking system. Like, you could call the cops from the telephone box, but not just any, like, yes, any old person could use them, but also they would have basically, like community narcs who ooh, what's this? Treasure?
Looks good.
Maybe you can use that as currency on this planet. Yeah, who would, like, be able to get, like, straight through to the cops by calling the number, I guess, because maybe otherwise you just kind of would talk to, like, the reception desk or something like that. But yeah, and they would also have the keys to the box, so presumably it was closed at nighttime or something, I don't know.
That's the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right?
Yeah, let's get inside there.
I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
If they hadn't identified it, I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning!
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Can soldiers really hold back the fragmentum?
As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Okay, so the next part of the quest is to return to the hotel and rest. The trash can, not remarkable in any way. You've been staring at it for a while, but it's just an ordinary trash can. Oh, it's glowing! I want to open it. It's a faint golden glow. Oh. There's a piece of iron scrap on the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found the treasure. You look back at your companions and see their complicated expressions. You don't need to explain. I get it. The urge is too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you have walked down this path. What the fuck? I got the actual trash can. Oh, it's an avatar? Avatar obtained from completing 5 hidden missions on Jarilo VI. Amazing. Okay, it's 9:30, so I've been playing for over an hour, so I might stop now. And then in the next episode, hopefully we can do some more chopping things in half. Does progress very slowly, so I'm having to kind of like take a deep breath and just cope with that. No big wishing today, unfortunately. We didn't get enough stuff. Let's do one warp, shall we? Just because. Just to make life interesting. Blue. Cool. Ooh. I think that might be a destruction mod. Light cone. Oh, yeah, we've already got a heap of them. Cool. Cool. Alright, I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back and play the next episode. So we'll see you then. Bye!